Shabbos Daf Samaches. We're starting a brand new Perek Klal Gadol, one of the most famous Pragim in Shas. Klal Gadol, there's three major rules the Mishnah tells us. The first rule, Klal Aleph, let's call it, is a person that doesn't know about Shabbos. And therefore, he only brings one chatos on all the Shabbosim and all the Averos he ever committed because there was only one mistake that he made. He didn't know about Shabbos. The second rule is, if a person knew about Shabbos, but he forgot that today is Shabbos, so he's chayiv on each and every Shabbos. And the third rule in the Mishnah is that if a person forgot about the malacha, he knew today is Shabbos, but he forgot that the malacha he's doing is asur, so he's chayiv for each av malacha, including if he did toldos and one av, he's chayiv only one carbon for the two of them. But for each and every av malacha, he's chayiv one. Says the Gemara, why is it called Klal Gadol, a major rule? Says Rabbi Yossi bar Oven, because compared to Hilchas Shmita, which it also says Klal Gadol, Shabbos is a major rule. Why is it a major rule? Because Hilchas Shabbos apply even when things are not attached to the ground. For instance, cooking, you're not cooking attached to the ground, it's on the oven. So that's a major rule. So then why does it say major rule by Shmita? Because Shmita compared to Meiser is a major rule. Meiser doesn't apply to animal food, only to human food. So therefore, Shmita is a major rule. Shmita does apply to animal food. But according to Bar Kapara that says Klal Gadol by Meiser as well, how does he explain it? He must explain that Meiser compared to Peah, that's a big rule. Why is that? Because Meiser has three conditions. It has to be oichel, has to be food, and not fruit that's designed, let's say, to dye clothing. It also has to be nishmar, guarded, not hefker. And it has to be gedulim min haaretz, has to grow from the ground, whereas, let's say, mushrooms don't grow from the ground, potter from meiser. When it comes to peah, we add two things. It has to be likitotzek achas, you reap it in one shot at one time, there's one period of time, whereas, let's say, figs, where you don't reap it at one time, you can pick them off the tree at different months. Not chayiv and peah. And finally, it has to be something that you could store, and all vegetables are potter from peah because you don't store them. So that's why it's a Klal Gadol. Meiser compared to peah is a Klal Gadol. It's machlokes Rav and Shmuel versus Rabbi Yochanan and Rish Lakish. Rav and Shmuel say that if somebody never knew about Shabbos, he's a tinoik shenishba. That's what our mission is referring to. That and somebody that knew about Shabbos and forgot about the concept of Shabbos. Two things. Those two cases, you're chayev a carbon. So even somebody that becomes about tshuva, he never knew about Shabbos, he grew up in who knows where, never heard about Shabbos. When he comes about tshuva, he must bring a carbon according to Rav and Shmuel. Rabbi Yochanan and Rish Lakish argue. They say no. Somebody who never knew about Shabbos is a tinik shenishba, doesn't have to bring a carbon. In fact, it's a machlokes tanoim. It says in the Brayso, there's a Klal Gadol. If there's a tinik shenishba and he didn't know about Shabbos, he didn't know about chaylev, he didn't know about dam, and he didn't know about avodah zara, he brings one carbon for each avera for his entire life. One carbon for dam, one carbon for avodah zara, one carbon for chaylev, and one carbon for Shabbos. Where Munbaz says no, he's potter from all karbanis. Munbaz learns that there's a hekesh between shogeg and mezid. Mezid is called a chayta, shogeg is considered a chayta, and just like mezid, he has an awareness. So to shogeg, you had to have awareness, and somebody that's a tinik shenishba never had an awareness. Asks Rebbe Akiva, wait a minute, if you're comparing shogeg to mezid, mezid knows while he's doing it, he knows that what he's doing, he has an awareness as he's doing it. How can you say so by shogeg? In fact, Munbaz holds that yes, he does have an awareness when he does a shogeg. We'll explain that tomorrow. Munbaz learns from avodah zara. In avodah zara, it says Torah achas. There's one halacha for shogeg and mezid, and just like mezid, he has an awareness, so to shogeg. And Chachamim hold Torah achas comes to tell us another halacha, that in order to be chayiv achatos, it has to be zdoine kares. Only something that if you do something b'mezid, you chayiv kares. Then on the shogeg part you bring a chatos. Otherwise you don't bring a chatos. Have a wonderful day. But if you want to stick around for bonus material, just to explain the Gemara's Havamina in Rav and Shmuel. The Gemara says in Rav and Shmuel that they hold by Tinik Shenishba, somebody that never had an awareness about Shabbos, didn't know about Shabbos, he's chayiv only one carbon. That would mean what we consider klal aleph on the list, klal aleph, would have to drop down to be klal beis. And that is, if somebody knew about Shabbos, but he forgot about Shabbos completely, that would be the second klal in the Mishnah, and on that klal he would be chayiv on each and every Shabbos. And klal beis that we have would drop down to klal gimel. In other words, if somebody forgot that today's Shabbos, would drop down to klal gimel, and he'd be chayiv for each and every melacha that he does. The big issue with that, and the reason why the Gemara goes away from that is, then why does the Mishnah say klal gimel is a person that forgot that the melacha that he's doing is also, let's say, much bigger chiddush. A person forgot that today is Shabbos, and he's chayiv on each and every melacha. And therefore the Gemara says that what Rav says, Rav and Shmuel, they say, Tinik Shenishba, that goes together with somebody that knew that it was Shabbos, but he forgot Shabbos today, and somebody that never knew about Shabbos. They're all equal. They bring one carbon. Have a wonderful day.